All right, now we can hear me, hopefully. Thank God OBS changes your default input device every single time you use it. It's so cool. But hello, welcome in everybody. I am joined here by my great friend, even Barbegue. If he could talk, so I can make sure we can hear him.
Hi everybody, super hyped. Gonna be a big match.
Okay,
Can't
it looks like we can hear him. So let me know if any changes need to go there. A bit low. Okay. I'll make sure he's the only one you can hear because that'll probably improve the stream quality. Okay. Yeah, we've got
Big
a
match.
round one match. Yeah. So we've got ThatObserver versus Qrescent and Barbecue. I'm not sure if you know this, but this is actually a rematch. So at the end,
I've been out of the game for a little bit, so I got some catching up to do. But I do remember Crescent being referred to as like a one to watch out for.
yeah, he's by Elo. This match is heavily favored towards Observer, but in terms of match history, Crescent's obviously been doing super well recently, both in Roulette League and in the last tournament in the World Championship. And yeah, they actually played against each other in round one of the knockout stage of WC 24, and Crescent actually took that match 8-2 in a match that he was heavily favored against. So
Dang, 8-2.
Yes, sir.
Jeez,
Yeah, that was
that's crazy.
looks like Haven, Bangkok, Hokkaido, Colorado, and Sapienza, and he won everything besides Hokkaido. So
Oh, that's an impressive slate of maps to like take, just
yeah,
greedily take all those from Observer.
yeah, absolutely. And Observer, maybe he was on the struggle bus that day, but we will
Sure.
see how much practice he's potentially gotten in since then. I'm sure Crescent has done plenty himself. And yeah, we see here New York is chosen by Observer. He's banned Mendoza. And then Mumbai chosen by Crescent, banning Ambrose Island. And we will
Thank
see where
God.
that takes
I
us.
hate Ambrose.
I think everybody does.
On paper, though, Observer 14 wins, 3 losses, compared to Crescent's 2 wins, 4 losses. Um, yeah, anything can happen, especially on a short map like this.
All right, well, the spin is live if you want to read it.
Sure. So Athena Savalas with a neck snap in the suit. Very straightforward. Um, Nothing really to this spin at all.
Yeah, and the most interesting thing about it is that you have to click 2 buttons in your loadout manager to change your starting location. So both players have loaded in about 1 second apart, of course. Not too much to have to think about here, and this is going to come down to if somebody rips or not. So we will see how
So
it goes.
I'm not really familiar with what the new, well, I don't want to even say it's new, but just probably new to me, like how people route with obviously getting the data disks, getting through this frisk zone. Can they still just run right through it?
You cannot, but from suit start, you're always going to be tranking Mateo there, which is going to get the attention of the guard, and you can just walk past him while he's
For sure.
responding to it.
Okay. There goes the bullet panic there by Crescent to move those guards around. Observer not doing that.
And camera's going to be still up. We see obviously the pistol there from Crescent. So he's going to have a bit to deal with. These guards do not care about anything.
And
And it doesn't really matter if he gets spotted by cameras here because he can just take them out later anyways.
here
Turn
comes
distraction.
Fabian.
Yep, for Fabian. Meanwhile, Observer has him walking already. So that
Crescent
is...
does get himself a little camera trouble there, but shouldn't be an issue. Maybe just a bit more time. Well, actually, they both have it, so. All right, heading in through the side office.
And now the only part of the spin that matters at all. We will see if they can both clear out the office. Still got the camera up for Observer, and he notices there, I think, last second. He's probably going to want to go over there and throw something at that, as we see Crescent
that's a
do.
wrinkle.
Yeah, here's the snail. This is what people typically like to do now. Especially helpful for the suit clear out, where you are going to be walking around to get to that camera. We see Crescent there is able to get the clear out and the kill. Observer gets everybody down. Camera is still up.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't see a body. I feel like it's
So-
in the line of sight where someone may come in to investigate.
Yeah, there is, and somebody is coming in. Yep. You can see that guard there normally would not be here.
But everyone's positioned okay so that no one who's dirty KO'd gets
Well,
spotted.
And he still
Wow.
has to not get rid of the camera. He never
He
destroyed the
threw
camera.
snail at it.
So somebody
He
else
snailed
might
the
have seen
camera.
it now.
Oh no! Crescent gets a body found. Who the heck is that? That's not someone shirtless. It's not Fabian.
Someone shirtless.
Someone whose clothing that was a high security guard, I guess.
Yeah, Obs, I think,
Rip.
was definitely kind of cooked it on his end with the camera. I don't know what.
Wow.
I mean, it could be any number of things for Crescent. I wasn't really paying attention. You can get wall hacked and just lose for no reason on this map. So
Yeah,
who knows?
but both players
But it was
back now with
probably
very
the-
similar times now. They're both. I guarantee you, they're both thinking, "Oh, the other guy's gonna finish any second."
For
Now,
sure.
just have to keep those feelings in check while they go through it a second time here.
It was probably for Crescent. It was probably the Kronstadt security that he took the disguise off of. So either it was he was a little too careless and went through the front door, or it just got wall hacked.
So I think Observer is definitely planning to take care of the cameras on his run through this
Here.
time to not have to worry about, because definitely those cameras can. I mean, we just saw it screws you up. Both very similar in game times here.
GIF strat is king. Okay, we see Moo making things up in chat, just lying to people. There's a wall bang that you can use in the atrium, I guess, or whatever. I don't really know what it's called. In the main hall. It's kind of by the Frisk area that you skip past in this run. And you can take out the cameras through the floor by dropping basically a C4.
Oh, I think he did. He missed the dart. No, he got the dart. Okay. Doesn't have to
I don't
worry
know
about
if
cameras
I don't
anymore.
know
It's
if
a
Observer
beautiful
waited
thing.
long enough there. Okay, looks like he's fine.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is real close.
they've both done the whole spin again. And
Hopefully not.
Observer has a pretty substantial lead here. Does go out the
Yeah,
side
yeah.
door.
Almost certainly going to finish within the photo finish window. But
Yeah, so he's got this snail for Fabian. Crescent's already got all 3 discs. So even though Observer shouldn't really have any problems getting this, Crescent's headed down the stairs, so I think they're going to finish here at about the same time, not accounting for stream delay.
those stair
Stair
slides
slide.
too. Wow.
Breather. Yeah, it looks like about 4 seconds worth of difference there.
I don't think I would call it then, or I don't think I would waive a photo finish if I were either of these guys.
And the world goes mild as this map ends in a photo finish. Crescent has longer loads.
Name
That's
a
been
more
the case in
iconic
the
duo.
past. Crescent has had a bit longer loads in the past, if I remember correctly. So
I mean, this is great though. This is a great way to start this matchup here. With just, it also seems inevitable in a sense because 2 really good players on a fast map, like it's more likely going to end in a photo finish than not. But hopefully, it's just a sign of a good, hard-fought match that we'll see transpire across more maps.
TK, I love you, but you have to put more than just the words photo finish in the admin message. So yeah, I mean, New York's wrapped up. I imagine the lead's going to go to Crescent. I don't see it being likely that it'll be within the 2 minute, or sorry, the 2 second window, but I mean, anything's possible. But then, of course, regardless, we're going to be going on to Mumbai afterwards, chosen by Crescent. I don't know exactly how much he likes Mumbai. I don't think his stats indicate that too much because I remember I played against him in Roulette League and I don't remember Mumbai ever being something I was considering.
Yeah. I feel like most players aren't picking maps that they feel strong on at the start of the tournament. You know, like at least the really tactical players who want to get far, they're going to save their strongest maps for later.
We'll see,
Well, then again, with
and
the
that
new
does make
format, though,
sense.
I'm not sure that that's true, right?
Yeah, you have no idea who you're going to play against. I mean, usually in a bracket, you don't really know who you're going to play against, but you know, you can like kind of look at what the field is on your side of the bracket and be like,
Mm,
you know, I expected this person to win this match, so I think I'm going to play them here or whatever, and then you can base it off of that.
sure.
But here, I mean, I don't even know how many people are in this round, but half of them are expected to gain a point, which means that whoever wins this match has the chance to play against, you know, half of the field basically.
Yeah. It's an interesting way that like the kind of meta strategy around your bans and picks and stuff like that is informed differently because of the structure of the tournament kind of being a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where do they post the admin decisions? Are those in a public channel where we can get all
Yeah, it'll
anxious
be
about seeing
in.
them typing?
It should be in our 16 matchups
I don't
whenever
have
it's
that
ready.
one. For some reason that one's hidden for me. I have to go find it.
Oh, really? It shouldn't be. By the way, anytime I tab out, the audio will like distort, because I don't know. OBS was made by a toddler. Don't ask me. I just work here.
My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior.
Yeah,
Might be worth
definitely.
looking into.
Match admins have their work cut out for them.
47. This is one of the
And I'm
Mumbai
assuming on
troopers.
Mumbai,
My
the
records
brick
show a few
lure
residential
still
complaints
reigns
about a new
supreme
tenant in the building.
Yeah.
as far as
Something related to
outside of
strange
the. I mean, I think I've seen some different optimizations made to it in terms of like separating Dawood from his Bollywood bodyguards with
Mm-hmm.
like some bullet shots in the distance. I don't know a whole lot about the specifics of that tech, but even on these maps where like the overall meta doesn't really change so much, I appreciate that people have found little optimizations. Also, you can get the maelstrom now on that
Evidence
balcony
suggests the
uh,
maelstrom is hiding
right here that you
secrets
can
in
see
the building.
Observer hanging out on.
I've marked the headquarters as
Um,
closed.
so I'm convinced that there's still little optimizations like that that remain to be discovered on all of the maps. Honestly,
Yeah, most of the work here on Mumbai is just down to the Maelstrom. Um,
yeah.
he's just always going to be your priority for the most part. Um, and as long as you can get him down in the first, minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, depending on the spin. Uh, there's some other options that you have for Dawood and Vanya, like some spins people would recommend like a double peekaboo or something, but I think not a whole lot of people play this map very much, so it takes you 5 minutes to learn the brick lure. So if you don't want to spend 10 hours on this map, you can just go for that.
Yeah, there's really no reason not to.
And it seems like Observer's practicing loud kills. I don't know if he actually tranked that body. I don't know that he did.
Suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
He's just out here showing off, clowning on these Mumbai guards.
This maybe worked. I don't know. Um, let me take a look here. Yeah, Ambrose Island is actually the most picked map for Observer. 12 picks.
That's crazy.
Second highest picked is New York at 11. So there's only so much you can do there. Um, but yeah, I did play. I played against. Oh, and there's your result, 2-0.
Score 2-0.
All right,
Um,
Crescent.
let's see.
Good deal.
I can say what it was here. Yeah, Qrescent finishes 4.62 seconds ahead. Let's see. Both players loaded twice. Qrescent's time was slower than Observer's for both loads, which means Observer cannot catch up, and that is going to be the 2-0 for Qrescent in 2
Good
minutes.
deal. Really well fought though, and well played by both, especially considering they each ripped, roughly 2 minutes in. And yeah, so good performance by both, but it really does come down to just those couple of seconds in certain cases, and in that case, there were less seconds with Crescent.
Yeah, there's not really any spins that you're going to get on New York that are like super interesting. I mean, we have a new condition for this tournament, so I'm sure people want to see that. But I mean,
And remind
there's
me what the
only
new one is for Athena. It's like killing her with the statue, right?
yes. So there is a. It's kind of like the one in Janice's basement, or like the pens that you can kill some targets with.
Yeah,
There's like
they have to be
a
positioned just right. And how do you get her over to it? There's like a. It's not the gramophone that you turn on, right?
yeah, it is the gramophone. So you
It
turn that
is.
on when she's sort of around her desk. She doesn't have to be there exactly, but she will go to that. So like you can turn the Wi-Fi off, and she'll go to it. Um, and
The only
then
other question I have about that is that if the guards should find her impaled body, do they attribute that as an accident or is that
no,
like a suspicious?
no, that is not silent assassin that kill, but yeah, you can take them out and then push her face into it. And like right as soon as she's done checking out the gramophone, she walks over there. So it doesn't take too long.
Okay.
There's ways to speed it up, very slightly, but
Be interested to see how Mumbai shakes out. Observer's got a lot more practice on the books, but yeah, it doesn't
Prepare
mean
yourself.
Crescent isn't prepared
Duel
either.
starts in 10 seconds.
5-6-2, and
9,
with an 0-2-0 record picking this map in this match, you got to expect
6,
he has done some
5,
practice.
4,
Here's the spin.
3,
We've got Wazir Kale
1.
with the explosion
Eliminate the
accident
target.
as the thug. Vanya Shaw Old Axe as a Queen's Guard, no target pacification, and Dawood Rangan SMG Metalworker. So nothing really crazy here.
No, not at all.
You can get
Old
that.
axe is found at one of the forges, I believe.
Yes, yeah, there's one at a forge, and the other one that you usually would go for is on the hill. So that's really the only thing you're gonna go much out of your way for, but you can also get Metal Worker while you're doing that.
Different starts here for both. Crescent with the Chawls start and Observer starting at the Skywalk, chasing the Holy Man and Maelstrom into the alleyway. Crescent
I
with a
wonder-
different thought.
Our intel suggests the Maelstrom.
I wonder if
City slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
if anyone knows how these like wheelbarrows of propane tanks work, because they're kind of finicky, but you might be able to use that for the kill opportunity here, because he will walk past one. Observer's just gonna knock him out and grab the one that's over there. And Crescent, yeah, it's not this guy, so he's just gonna wait. But he should only have to shoot this once for it to explode. Already in that thug disguise that you get basically for free here. And there's the kill.
Nice.
That man you just eliminated.
And that thug body is hidden, so he's just kind of chilling here. And
Wow, I really like that kill there by Crescent. That was clean.
yeah, absolutely. And Observer on his end, he could have opted to bring an oil canister for that kill, but just ran and grabbed the propane himself. I mean,
Wait, does
there's
the oil canister explode as well as set people on fire?
Yeah, so if you shoot it or like use a breacher on it, it'll work like a propane, basically. But
Interesting.
you gotta like spill it for the fire kill.
Okay.
Observer here has a free Queen's Guard nearby, but there's not really much of a reason to need that. Obviously, you're gonna get one for free when you isolate Vanya. So here's the setup
Speaking
there.
of,
Kill number one, yeah.
Crescent's taking himself up onto the hill there, gonna grab the old axe. And probably grab one of the metal workers
On to the next one.
from that little one right there. He's outside.
Yeah, you can knock both of them out, and no trank needed or anything. So
Meanwhile, Observer heading to toss his brick to summon the pillar of purple smoke.
does remember the brick there, and
He doesn't have the old axe yet, does he?
Rise above the slums.
yeah, that's correct. As far as I know, he doesn't.
So we'll still have to climb up that ladder. We've already seen Crescent go up.
Shaw and Rangan are both on the move.
And just a reminder, Vanya cannot be pacified, so hopefully Observer is counting for that with his route here.
I mean, he's got some setup to do here. As long as he puts both of these bodies back here,
Shaw and Rangan are both on the
Vanya and her crew should be able to walk a bit farther. I'm not sure how far away they will see those metal workers from, though. But he can
Or
let
if
her
they
walk
even see
pretty
him at
far.
all. I feel like they're relatively... Well, no, I guess they wouldn't be completely invisible.
Yeah, and obviously it doesn't matter if she sees them, but if she
Right.
keeps walking, one of them will see it, and you can climb up here and grab that old axe while she's walking. I mean, he could even just knock everyone out and then go for it, I guess. But
Observer's just hanging out, though.
yeah, if she spots that body, she will lock down eventually, and then other people will get involved.
is Vanya Shaw.
Oh, I'm a little bit worried about... Okay,
So-
Crescent gets
Oh, yeah, he gets
blew up a Royal
the
Guard.
he gets the momentum glitch there on Crescent's side. He I think he turned around too fast when he did the throne KO, which can send NPCs flying like, I don't know, 15 meters.
What on earth?
And so yeah, that was the issue there for him. This, I don't know about this distraction. I guess she probably won't turn around after that, and she'll just keep walking, and then he should be good there. Again, I don't know how long it's gonna be before she sees those metal
It
workers.
might be okay. I really have no idea how this is going to play out for Observer.
Yeah, he's aware that he can't knock them out. He also doesn't have his Queen's Guard, so he's gonna have to walk over to that.
Somewhere in the city slums.
I think he's worried about it too. He's considering
Oh
shooting
my
there.
god. Oh my
Did
god.
he just do a one bullet
He-
SMG shot?
Yeah, he pause buffers the SMG. I don't think she even heard it. Didn't look like she did. Oh, she did. Okay.
Wow.
So still needs the disguise here.
Okay, gets the body found.
Yep. Okay. She saw the guard's body, so she can run over there and be
He's
fine.
really pushing it. She locks down. It'll be
She
okay
made-
though. As long as she's not screaming. Wow, dude.
That man you just eliminated.
Yeah,
That was pretty clutch. That's
I-
pretty nice stuff from Observer there.
I think she was far enough there that she wasn't gonna get heard by the thug. But it looks like he's fine, and now he's in that metal worker. So that was
Pretty
definitely
clean.
yeah, that was a way to handle that kill for sure.
It was. Can't say I
And-
would have cooked that up.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be early enough to do the bullet panic here for Dawood.
Yeah.
But
He spent a bit too much time with all that to catch Dawood early enough, so he'll have to make do with what he's got here.
and go ahead and knock out this food vendor here.
Crescent's catching up pretty quickly, though. Already got the Maelstrom, now getting the old axe and following through on the whole Vanya kill.
Seems like Observer has a snail ready as well, based on that. So yeah, hopefully it
It
doesn't
looks like
have
he's got
too many
everyone
issues
lined
here.
up beautifully, but now he's buffering. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yep, that should do it.
Just actually wait here. Okay.
Done deal.
And he's gonna run to the docks. And hopefully Dawood doesn't get spotted last second by the guy at the door. But
Shaw and Rangan are both on the
if that happens, it's Pidgey's fault.
area near the slums.
Please don't let that happen.
Looks like he's out.
But yeah, they look
And-
green until the end there.
Yeah, there's gonna
GG's,
be-
all right.
No
Tied
room
up.
here for a photo finish. So we are guaranteed a map 4 now.
Music to my ears.
And we will see. We will see what's coming up. We got Colorado up next.
Score 2
We
to
are
2.
we are now into the RNG maps. So other than New York, Mendoza, Ambrose, Mumbai, anything can come up here. Quite a history there. 10, 0. Perfect record here for Observer. So he's gonna have to tie this one.
Yeah, may as well say 0-0-0, honestly.
And yeah, Crescent only won 3-0. Crescent has not played in too many tournaments, but has played a lot of roulette, as you can tell.
Yeah. Certainly
Um,
practiced between last time and this time.
Let's
How are people
see.
feeling about Colorado, like meta? You know,
Um,
I'm not sure how people feel about like the electrocution and the fire kills, and I know those were like contested in the past, but now there's these new items that you can use and stuff.
yeah,
so-
the other starts have gotten a lot more popular and a lot more well practiced. Like Orchard, Water Tower, if you're a freak.
So you mean to say that West Bridge isn't the end all be all anymore?
Yeah, it's definitely still the. Well, I wouldn't say definitely the strongest start, but it's still the most
It's a
versatile
classic.
one.
It's one of the classics.
You know, there's only like a handful of disguises that you would use Orchard for, but you can still do every spin Westbridge, obviously. So, some people just default to that for like spins that are particularly ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I never
it's
was
really
able to understand and like plan for things like as well as that, but certainly I've seen a lot more popularity with like the Orchard start and the Hacker start.
Yeah.
And I think the complications, like the no target pacifications, certainly presented some need for the community to kind of figure out how to make those different starts work. You know, because
Yeah,
you can't
this
just run
is-
through the house and pacify everybody. Ezra, Sean, or Ezra, Penelope, and Sean. So
all
or
three
whoever.
targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see Crescent there was practicing the Orchard, and Observer at hacker start. I don't think of what all the starts even are. I think every start except default has like some level of utility. Crescent has the
I think it was probably
the
always
reload
true
bug.
as well. Just the
Yeah,
format of the competition didn't always like present the need for players to find it and value it.
yeah. I think at like the like top level of play on this map, it's really just like the kills that have like 4 loud kills or whatever, or like several accidents that can really trip people up. But I mean, there's always potential for like messing up execution early on with some of these strats, and that can kind of like get you in a spiral there.
For sure. I'm sure I'll be learning something between the two of these players, you as, the other caster, and then all the really knowledgeable people in chat, like helps to make sure that I'm
Prepare yourself.
up to date
Duel
on like what
starts in
everyone's
10
doing and
seconds.
the new stuff that I'm not
9,
familiar with, because
8,
I'm sure there's going to be some stuff
7, 6,
that needs
5,
explained.
4,
Well, this is your spin to read here.
2,
Sure.
1.
All right. Sean
Eliminate
Rose,
the
falling
target.
Whoa.
object as hacker. Penelope Graves, kitchen knife as militia elite. Ezra Berg, silence pistol militia technician, and Maya Parvati next snap as the point man. So that's kind of lore accurate to have point man Maya kill. Nothing else really seems particularly spicy except for the Sean falling object's not hard, right? That's just where you get him in front of the grandfather clock with
Yeah,
chandelier there, right there.
and Crescent's doing it here. I think you are trolling if you try to do it live. But the way that they're handling it here is fine. Crescent just got a little bit unlucky there compared to Observer on the ragdolling. He's actually going to drag him under, I guess, so that there's no issues potentially with Penelope, and he'll get that kill as he's leaving, most likely. Will not have the kitchen knife yet, but he's gonna have to come back with that militia technician anyways, so it should be fine. Here is the knockout. He's triggered the dialogue in the basement, so Ezra's chilling.
Oh, so if you were to have killed Penelope like or Sean right away, that would have made Penelope freak out due to her proximity to the kill.
Well, she probably would have heard the chandelier fall and investigate it. And as far as I know, there's no way to interrupt those kind of investigations without like a bullet impact, and then you risk panicking her. So
Right on. Observer did get Ezra punched him, did a side punch in the basement, so he lost his green guns, I think. He did a
Yeah,
little camera wag about that, but not a huge deal. Beautiful shot to the evidence box,
I
though.
don't think he intended to lose or green guns there, but it's funny that people counting the hacker starts in the chat. I'm sure Pidgey would do it first try every time. No Sean kill. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference, because I mean they're gonna be coming back anyways, so I don't think it makes it's like maybe a second or two difference.
The Observer's got the point man disguise now.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be going to get Maya, or probably going to snag this kitchen knife along the way.
Yeah, no loud kills, no loadout required. So there's the quick kill there on John Rose from Crescent.
John Rose.
And Observer is settled in for his Maya kill. And I mean, once Maya's down, that's kind of all the legwork done. He's probably just going to run over. He could knock out one of the techs in the shed and like maybe save himself a slight bit of time, but could also just run over and get the free one by the point man. This would actually be a water tower recce start. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Pidgey. So there is that kill there on Observer for Maya. As yeah, that was.
Crescent, well, that
I don't
was
think that's
close.
what Crescent wanted to do. I don't. Yeah.
I love it when the guards just step over the threshold
Yeah,
and be
that-
like, "Psych! I'm just gonna like
That
stand
guard
sideways
like
here."
had to try to figure out what a door was there, and Crescent almost ripped to
Yeah.
it. He did get a frontal KO, but was able to get
Yeah, because the
behind
point man heard
man.
it, didn't he? He stood up
Yep.
and was like, "What?"
Yeah, thankfully not far enough in the view cone to actually get him a rip there, but here
Pretty close.
is Crescent
Crescent's
taking
now
care of
peeling Maya away.
Yerp. And Observer is in that technician, and he's running back, so hopefully no issues here. He does go for a subdue, and we can see on the far end that there's not really anybody to spot that. I don't think you can even get spotted doing that, but I could be wrong. Kill for Crescent,
Parvati is down.
KO for Observer, and he's going to go ahead and get a bunch of kills here, hopefully correctly. That one is right, yep. And then change and kill
Hopefully
Penelope.
correctly.
And don't throw it at the wrong person.
Yeah. Oh man, you gotta separate those bodies. I've seen people miss target. Okay, gets the knife with the militia elite.
And he
Penelope.
hopefully waits for... Oh, he left his hacker over here. Bro, you needed to proxy that. Um,
Oh, he's gotta run all the way back to the fruit shed.
I was going to say hopefully he waits for Penelope's guards before he starts dragging Sean, but that's not going to be a problem anymore anyways, because he's got to run all the way out here. And Crescent is checking his kill conditions. People spamming Reki in chat.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated.
It's going to be close here for Crescent. Bro, what is bro doing? What do you need this loud SMG for? He's got a camera still.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, brother, dude.
Wow.
Actual ADHD. That's true. That is
Wow.
true.
That's crazy.
Man had to play with his loud SMG real quick.
Observer's just, this is killing him right here. I don't even,
Yeah,
I
it
wasn't
was-
even watching Crescent closely there because I was just like, what the heck happened? I thought Observer had it.
I mean, it was the difference of him not doing the falling object kill to start. It only mattered because he didn't have his disguise, but he just forgot to leave it here, and
Yeah.
it cost him the map. So
Seemingly small or insignificant decisions like that can actually just have really consequential effects.
yeah, we've only got a photo finish window of 30 seconds, so that is not a photo finish, but that'll be 2 to 4. Haven Island next. Observer needs to try to pull it back here to hopefully get this 1 point from this match.
GG's to both, though. Really well played, Colorado. Just super
And,
impressive stuff out of Crescent.
This can end in a tie, so if they somehow end up tying one of the next 2 maps, there will not be a decider. But
So if Observer wins Haven, we will have a 5th.
yeah, we will have a
And
5th
final.
and final map, yes. Yep. And I would assume that both players would get half a point for that. I don't really know how that works in terms of matchups for round 2, or if that's even how that works. I don't know. And for fun's here, you could probably explain it. But Haven Island coming up next. Working on getting a timer set up for that one.
Haven Island, a very different map now than it used to be in terms of all of the horrible wall hacks finally being patched. And that being both a good thing and a bad thing. And yet still some weirdness inevitably remains.
Well,
Aren't there still like some sinks that don't function for like electrocution kills
Yeah.
and things like that?
yeah, I think so. I mean, there was the big patch where they announced that they fixed all of them, and they just didn't. And it was like, you think we weren't going to test that? But
You really think you were gonna slip that by us?
I mean, we got nothing better to do, guys. You can't get away with this.
I think a
so
lot of
here's
things
the
were
timer.
fixed though, but yeah, some weirdness definitely still remains. But yeah,
So it's 3-8-0. It's not the kind of win rate you want to be seeing when you get your RNG maps, but these are public RNG maps this time around. So they
Yeah.
could have gotten some practice in here. I know it's not always like worthwhile time efficiency wise to practice all the way down to map 4, but Crescent is 1-1-1, and that win is against Observer in their previous match. So Observer has a chance to reclaim his honor
Duel
or
starts in 10
whatever.
seconds. 9,
Um,
7.
but yeah, we'll read out the
6,
spin here. What do we
5,
have?
4.
We've got
3,
Tyson
2,
Williams, Folding Knife Resort
1.
Staff, Stephen Bradley,
Eliminate
no
target.
pacification, any shotgun as a tech crew. The Milivitrova SMG Chef, slightly weird here. So this is all on the map, for loud guns at least.
Probably still a Villa start though, right?
Yeah, I think in terms of people being comfortable, especially, I don't know if you could make Snail Lure and get Resort Staff. But yeah, that would really be the only way that you could do this spin in a way that's particularly nice. But even if you can, I mean, who's practiced that? So they're just gonna do the normal stuff, as makes sense. Crescent misses his banana.
Rip.
Well,
Been there.
yeah. That's a funny sentence. Anyways, both gonna grab a quick isolation. Looks like Observer is already wanting to go down for the folding knife, so I wonder if he's just gonna do the snail lure there and leave him here for later. Might end up getting him red guns for the rest of the spin, but shouldn't really be too much of an issue. I don't know what he's got in terms of smuggle. He's setting himself up in the corner and
What
hopefully
is
lining
this?
himself up. Yeah. So this is the snail lure that I mentioned. He's waiting for the Tyson dot above him to pass him on the mini map, and then he's gonna throw that snail from the corner into, like, I don't even know what to call it. You kind of like line it up with a section on the wall, and he hears the sound from it as it hits the wall and reacts as an investigation. I would assume because his guard isn't in the room, but I haven't really looked.
Interesting.
And
brings him down into the safe room by himself.
well, he's with his guard, but he is the one to investigate it, so he does come down. And yeah, somebody does hear that camera throw. Oh, okay, he does actually come. I thought they just reacted in place. But I've seen in people's runs that's been heard, but I can't remember it ever being this close.
Yeah, okay, there's Tyson too.
And he's just gonna grab the tech crew and then get ready for the KOs. Rather than going down for the folding knife and jamming up his timing, especially with the Villa guard, it's maybe a good thing that he did. And you can kind of walk past the bodyguard here, and even if Tyson sees you, which he doesn't, it doesn't matter. You can KO the personal guard, and everybody is set up here. They are ready for the resort staff later. Probably going to come in a different way with that disguise, but
He still needs to grab the folding knife too, right? Observer didn't go
yes.
down and grab that yet. Okay.
Yeah, and he could just get that later. He does have the bodyguard ready, and obviously the free one as well.
There's just so much happening.
What is bro gonna? Oh, I think he has his smuggle at the security hut, so he should be able to put it in that box.
And Crescent is zooming. Just
I don't know how
dodging
he's
those
gonna get out here
enforcers.
because you can't climb over this wall. So he's gonna have to come back for that. I mean, I think he has time for it. Steven doesn't leave until a bit after 4 minutes, if I remember correctly. So I think he can come back for it.
Okay, probably just checking hit maps here.
I mean, he's gonna have to because it's the only shotgun on the map, I believe, and he didn't bring one, I don't think. So kind of needs that for his live kill. What is Crescent doing, bro? Yeah, here's the ADHD, by the way, for anyone talking about the lat SMG. Holy. Okay, there's the disguise grab there. Probably playing too fast, forgot the shotgun. Well, I wonder what's in... Does he have a silenced SMG in here? What is bro doing? Is there a shotgun in here? Well, he just left the shotguns. I don't know if there's something in here.
Yeah, we should just let them cook, but it's hard not to be worried about what they're thinking or planning.
So Observer's stressing me out, and Crescent's playing with his balls, and Doing pistol drops to stop this guy from wishing him. Subway Surfers.
They say Call
Crescent.
of Duty is a twitchy game. I've never thought of Hitman as a twitchy game until I saw Crescent play.
Well, this website's pretty twitchy.
Huh.
Got him. Okay, so he secret Steven, so he kind of has to have his shotgun here. I mean, I guess he could secret him again. I don't know what he was looking to go into the security room there for. It seemed like he was kind of scouting it out. Okay, there's an SMG in there, so...
Oh, right.
Bro, he's gonna run all the way back. You can't secret him again. 4:15. So he has like 5:15 before he stops puking and then turns around and finds Scart's body. So bro's got to hustle here.
Yeah,
I think
he does. He has to know where he's going.
I'm pretty sure he would have been fine to just go back and get the shotgun, but hopefully he's fine to do this too. He's gonna throw a cheeseburger at this camera. That's ThatObserver, the American burglar.
Crescent just ripped.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, me either. Unfortunately, that totally slipped me.
That's your job, man.
I was too busy focused on an observer whipping
You're-
around hamburgers.
Your job. Your job. This guy was watching the stream that I'm not watching. Steven got found. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know where he was or what happened, but it's because he forgot this banana. He was.
He didn't forget it this time. Successful grab on banana confirmed.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. He can play with his banana this time.
But it's about 5:15 for observer now, so this is going
He's
to be a
wrapping it
problem
up.
for him.
He's wiping himself off. I mean, it doesn't matter if he sees the body because he's gonna stay in here.
Yeah. Still, though,
But
he's just
this
like
room's
taking
gonna
a
be
lot of risks.
soundproof as well. Please change disguise, please, brother. Okay. Doors closed. Should be soundproof. I think Observer is learning what no target pacification means this match.
Yeah.
Between this,
Yeah, for sure.
oh, lifeguard. Yeah, the lifeguard's still awake or
In
here, I
the,
should say.
Nurse's office there, yeah.
Yeah, it's soundproof. It's soundproof if you knock out the lifeguard, but he didn't. I think he boxed both of them. No, he definitely boxed Steven, so.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, this chef is going to be right by Ludmilla, and
Got the
shouldn't be-
SMG in hand, obviously.
he shouldn't be too late here. At worst, you could get her after she leaves from tasting the food. And it looks like he's going to opt for a resort staff here. I don't really know exactly when Ludmilla leaves because it's not really anything you should be planning around. So I don't know how much time he has here, but I mean, at worst, he'll just get her to go to the women's restroom and he can hopefully deal with that.
Why is he even hanging around down here? He doesn't need these disguises, does he?
He needs resort staff for Tyson later.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Nothing before the Ludmilla kill, though.
I mean, he's allowed in here. I don't think he has a trank or any sedatives. So hopefully he doesn't get trolled by this waiter that loves to turn around as soon as you get the knockout, and he looks like he's fine. As long as he doesn't open that door, these should be good. Minus wall hacks or whatever. But he has... The joke is that his name is user joined your... Anyways. So these
Gonna take
bushes
a
are
shot.
concealed, so he's chilling.
from
Did he hit it? I don't know. I
bushes.
couldn't hear.
He got it.
Yeah, I can hear her complaining about it now. And we see Crescent there does grab the folding knife. Unless he has been practicing his instant transmission recently, I don't think Crescent's going to have that resort staff, so he's just going to have to come back later. And should be alright on his... What is he doing with the camera, dude? No wonder I'm watching Observer stream more. This is giving me a headache.
I know, right? Getting a whiplash.
Bro thinks he's playing Fortnite. So there's the chef disguise. He does have Ludmilla in the women's restroom. So there's his kill. Doesn't really matter if she locks down.
Nice. One to go.
And yeah. Might not want to risk opening that door. So here's his resort
Smart.
staff. I'm not sure if he ever grabbed a key card when he got the tech crew disguise, because then he could just go in one of like the hidden entrances. But otherwise he can just make his way all the way around and shoot his way in with the SMG.
I really don't even like that he left those bodies out in the open. Like, I feel like I've seen people get spotted through that window before. Now, I don't know if they were bodies on the floor behind that table or
Well,
what, but
you used to be able to get wall hacked by the guys that were chilling by the boat exit.
yeah.
I think that one was fixed. I mean, they still have like insane sight lines, but I think as long as the door's closed, he's fine. At least from what I remember.
Yeah. Some players are more paranoid than others about, just leaving bodies laying around. Some places are safer than others, too.
I don't know if you can tuck this resort staff in far enough for
Yeah, I feel
Crescent,
like I've
or he
never
won't get
left that
seen.
resort staff in there and not had them get found.
But you certainly can't dump him because he'll die. So hopefully that's fine.
That'd be a good place to use a banana, honestly.
Yeah, he actually did grab it this time, so I don't know what else
Yeah,
he would
he
use it
did.
for.
We confirmed it.
So observe. I don't know if he picked up the key card. I don't know what the grab on the staff or the guard was here. Crescent had a silenced shotgun, so he's chilling there.
Let's see, he just needs a explosive.
He brought an explosive. He can't open that door. Don't. Oh my god.
Dude, you can't do it.
What is this explosive for? Is he gonna take out the satellite on Ambrose Island with it, or? I genuinely have no idea what this would be for. Is he gonna blow open the locker with an explosive? Brother, you have a crowbar. Is he gonna give the
Crazy.
explosive to the guard? I don't know what's happening.
Place it on the ground as a way to lure someone away.
Dude, can you blow open these lockers? That would be so funny.
Sure.
He's got his nanner. Oh, he was gonna use it to throw it at this guard and then rip. Okay, I see.
Oh my god, what the
That woman
Bro,
teleported
I
through the
don't
floor.
believe it.
I mean, that had nothing to do with this rip, but it is kind of funny.
Dude, that sucks.
She got so scared that she walked into the wall and then climbed up through the floor. That's like some Blair Witch shit there.
Fucking sucks. That was such a wall hack.
Well, he left the door open. That's why he ripped.
Wait, so even if the door was closed, like, are you telling me that person didn't see through something? Like, was she?
I
Not
mean,
on,
she
like, a
might
different
have.
Floor?
No, she was
It
on.
looked
She
like
was
on
on
like, a
his.
totally different floor.
She was on his floor. She was like clipped into the wall slightly, and then when she panicked, she like teleported up.
Wow,
It's
dude.
it's the woman that's talking on the phone call about the USB. So she's always on that floor. That lower
Door
floor.
probably should have been closed, but it looked like a wall hack to me. Like,
Okay,
I thought
like-
she was up on a different set of stairs or something. That's tough.
Yeah, I think that was just on him. But also, like, I don't think he needed to knock that guy out. I mean, he could have just bananaed his ass.
Or just blown the locker.
Or yeah,
open
just blown the
with
locker up.
explosive,
Like, obviously,
like a normal person.
like a normal person, yeah. But he's restarting his snail lure. Crescent is coming back over. He didn't kill Ludmilla, so I wonder if he needs a loud SMG for it. And he's coming back and getting one. Because there is going to be one up here waiting for him. From the bodyguard carries one. An HX. But yeah, he won't be able to exit here. Unless he gets the snipe of the century with a wall bang.
Man, this game is a bitter pill to swallow sometimes.
And yeah, that was his SMG. Crescent rips soon and we go map 5. So true. What are you doing? The throw KO like half an inch away from the lady's face. Yeah, Peter Dutton. That is
Crescent getting
Miami.
bugged out with his
Everybody,
briefcase there.
everybody, point and laugh at Peter Dutton in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what was that. Why could he not pick that up? I mean, he didn't really need it, but I guess it saves him like a couple seconds because he can just go straight to the cook. Dude, what are you doing, man? They gotta. People thought my camera movement was bad. They gotta put an epilepsy warning on this.
Yeah, this is a style. This is a choice for sure.
And Observer is just slightly out of photo finish range here, if Crescent is able to finish. So
just a hair.
Yeah, even I don't think that 47 second window is gonna do the work here. And
certainly not.
yeah, this loud kill should be soundproof. So turn that on accident, but it's fine. You can just leave. Bro is even going into cover to get that couple frames faster vault.
Is there a reason why everyone drops and grabs like their guns and items as they run, or is it literally just because like that's what speedrunners do? Like it doesn't make anything faster, does it?
It's because everyone in the speedrunning community either has ADD or is 14.
Yeah.
So same difference.
Just needs to be that twitchy. I get it.
The Hitman fidget spinner. So Crescent's done. Yeah, I don't even really know what he ripped to the first time, but second try got him there. 1632 in-game time, and he maintains his positive win rate against Observer. As soon as that gets finalized, I can move us over. My standings page might be cropped a little weird because I never fixed it after it got updated, but
oh yeah, just a heads up, the end screen does not include co-caster audio. I learned that earlier.
Oh, wait. You mean the bracket screen, or are you talking about because the last
the actual like finish screen is like just audio, I think, but brackets and schedule I think has co-caster on it.
Yeah, that should be fine for the end, the very end screen. I thought you were talking about last tournament. There were people that had their. I was like, how did you know about that? There were people that had their audio on at the end of the stream, and everybody just heard them talking. But
oh yeah, I messed around with it a little bit.
There is the match finalized. Let's move ourselves over to the brackets, which are actually the standings because we don't have brackets yet. Yeah, it's cropped a little weird. Don't worry about it. I cropped it when I had to fix the old standings page, but it's been changed now, so
there
you can
should be
still
a match
see everything.
Starting any second now, actually.
Oh, there is. Oh, at
channel joined in Skylar starts in a couple minutes.
All right, well, let's wrap this up here and we can move over. So we see here, I guess this hasn't updated. Let me refresh it actually, and interact and show us what we're looking at here, or it will not update at all. But Observer is going to be on 0. I don't know. Here he is. Here's Crescent. So he's at 1. His point differential here is +4. He won 6-2, and Observer should be at -4 wherever he may be. There we go. Yep, and yeah, he is correctly above Globalk and Pika and Eagle, and Observer will play against somebody with no wins this round. Crescent, obviously, somebody who has won this round, and let's move on over to the upcoming. We should see that match that we were already just talking about. Not a whole lot to talk about in the standings yet. There will be
not yet
later on,
but soon.
Yeah, so we've got this match here from Globalk, and we'll have Move Falcon and In for Fun in no, that's actually in a bit. That's an hour after that starts. And yeah, I will send you guys over to Globalk. Do you have any last thoughts here?
Great match. I mean, really good performance by both players, and congrats to Crescent on taking those points. But I'm looking forward to seeing more out of both of them over the next couple matches. And thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks for being here as always. I think both players are planning on playing every round, so definitely plenty of room to advance. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks to I think it was TK that ended up taking over adminning, and yeah, see you guys in that match. Enjoy.
Peace. Sweet.